Am I the a-hole for asking my BF not to go to a wedding I wasn't invited to? Me, 25F, and my boyfriend, 27M, have been dating for almost 7 years. We moved in together in the first year and have bought a house together in the last 6 months. His friend from high school, let's call her Maddie, has invited my boyfriend to her wedding. I met Maddie once in university some 5 years ago, maybe. We weren't best friends, me and her, but I didn't hate her, and I assumed she didn't have anything against me. When trying to fill out the RSVP, my BF noticed that there wasn't a +1 section. We talked and agreed to ask Maddie if the invitation was just for him or was for the both of us. She replied with something along the lines of, "Oh, we're having a small wedding to help with the stress around the crowds, but she's welcomed at the reception." I'm confused as to how I can be welcomed to something I wasn't invited to when there's no +1 section on the RSVP card. Now my BF thought it was weird and called another friend, Emma, who's one of the bridesmaids and close friend of Maddie's. Emma seemed surprised too that was Maddie's response. Emma called Maddie, who said that she just didn't want a lot of people at the ceremony and that a bunch of her closer, neither me nor my BF, can actually vouch whether this is the case. Friends aren't coming to the ceremony. There's now a massive argument going on, and it's made worse by the fact that because of Maddie's late response to the inquiry about the +1, my BF missed the deadline for the RSVP. Maddie answered on the last day, but he's upset with me because I'm making this difficult for him, and I should be understanding. Here's the thing. I think it's rude that she's invited some people's partners, but not me. I think it's strange that I'm welcomed at something I'm literally not invited to. I said to my BF that I don't think I should go. I don't want to force her to invite me, but I was surprised and hurt when my boyfriend asked to go without me. According to him during his call with Emma, she said it's not a big deal and she's gone to plenty of weddings without her husband. By all means, it's Maddie's special day, and she didn't want me there. To me, he said she's an important friend, and this wedding is something he'd like to attend. So would I have, especially if this is something important for him, but alas, the bride is having a small wedding. If she did want me there, in my opinion, she would have sent 2 invites as she did with Emma's husband, whom I understood was invited separately, not as a +1. I'm very upset that my BF thinks it's okay to want to go to someone's wedding if they didn't want your partner there, or if you can't bring them. I said that to him, and he said I'm not giving him a choice to whether he can go or not, that if I'll be upset, that not a real choice I'm giving him, and that he should just be allowed to go as we're not attached at the hip. Where I'm from, that's just normal to want to go to weddings with your partner. Am I the a-hole? Edit. I don't necessarily want to go to this wedding. I'd like to go with my boyfriend if I'm invited, because it's important to him. I'm not dead set on going, but I'm very hurt he wants to go alone. I'm not sure if it's any other partners apart from Emma's husband. I didn't go asking who's on the list. Emma told us her husband is going during the call. There is still no actual invitation for me for the reception and no plus policy that we can see, so I'm not even sure if it'd okay for me to show up at the reception.